9th class, chapter 2 in our social studies. So let us, we can go to discuss chapter 2 in our 9th class, the natural realms of the earth. So this is the topic, we can go to remaining part, the natural realms of the earth. So before you know that, 4 natural realms of the earth: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere. Total 4 natural realms. First is lithosphere. First natural realms, lithosphere. Now remaining part of this chapter, the jigsaw puzzle and the moving plates. This is the part, the jigsaw puzzle and the moving plates. So geologists and scientists, they thought actually before all continents are together, after it is break up, and the continents and oceans is situated on the plates. Massive base of rocks is called by plates. So what is plate? A massive base of rocks is called by plates. So scientists, they said the information, the continents and oceans is situated on the massive base of rocks. It is called by plates. So according to scientists, geologists, their information, total 6 major plates, several minor plates. So before you know the definition of plates, a massive base of rocks is called by plate. Total 6 major plates. Major means big. Several minor. Minor means small. First of all, major plates. 6 major plates. Here one by one. African, North American, South American, Indo-Australian, Antarctic, Eurasian and Pacific plates. These all are major plates. Minor, small, minor plates, Nazca and Arabian plates. So plate, a massive base of rocks, the plates having in mantle area. So you know in first chapter, the internal structure of the earth. So internal structure of the earth, we discussed 3 layers. Top of the layer or first layer we can call crust, where we are living. Top of the layer, hard rocks, crust. Second layer, mantle. So in that mantle layer having plates, massive base of rocks, plates. Third layer, core. The core divided into 2, outer core, inner core. So you know that 3 layers, internal structure of the earth, 3 layers total: crust, mantle and core. So plates, massive base of rocks having it mantle, second layer. Plates are moving slowly and plates touch. One plate is touched to another plane or neighbor plane. So it's moving slowly, that's why we cannot feel. So we are living on the crust, so top of the layer, but we cannot feel. The plates are moving in that mantle area because the plates are moving slowly. But one plane touch to another plane or neighbor plane, it exerts a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure came out. So one plane touch to another plane, it can create a lot of pressure. So that plates push to, it can form chain of mountains. So when plane touch to another plane, it can create pressure. The pressure, it can form chain of mountains. So that is we can call plate tectonics. That is we can call plate tectonics. Very important. What is called by plate tectonics? One plate is touched to another plate or neighbor plate, a lot of pressure came out. So the push it can push, the plate can push and form chain of mountains. So it is, we can call plate tectonics. Next part of this chapter, sea floor spreading. Sea floor spreading. Actually, we are living on the crusty area, top of the layer. So crust layer, when we can go under the sea. So the scientists or geologists, so they found in Pacific Ocean. So you know that Pacific Ocean is the biggest, largest ocean in the world. In the Pacific Ocean, mid-ocean, mid means middle, mid-ocean ridges or ranges. Ridges or ranges. How in that mid-ocean or middle ocean have ridges or ranges? It is formed by lava. Lava. So the lava is coming from mantle. So mantle is second layer. So the ridges or ranges, it is formed by lava. It is coming from mantle. On the ridges, it is create a new ocean floor. So it is create a new ocean floor. And it's made basalt rocks. It's made basalt rocks and it is spreads. So it is spreads. The mid-ocean ridges containing new ocean newest crust. So in the mid-ocean ridges containing newest ocean crust, when it's pulled away, the sea floor spreading. Is going to spread, that we can call sea floor spreading. So this is also important part. What is sea floor spreading? So you know that how it is spread, the sea floor. Next, we can go to that drama at the margins. Next part, drama at the margins. So drama means some kind of incidents, margins, edge areas. So before you know that how the sea crust formed. So it is formed by the lava. It is coming from mantle, and on the ridge is create new ocean floor, and it's made basalt rocks and spreads. In mid-ocean ridges containing newest crust. When it's pulled away, the sea floor is spreading. So before you know that, plate, a massive base of rock. So the plates are moving slowly. That's why on the crust we cannot feel. The plates are moving in the mantle. But one plate touches to another plate. So an incoming plate, when it's touched to another plate, it dips stable plate, and when it's going into mantle, it's become molten. Molten means hot liquid form, and this plate it can pull rest of the plates. So when it pulls rest of the plates, it can form new crust. It can form, and when it's going to spread, we can call this is sea floor spreading. For example, here given Indian plate. How Indian plate? Indian plate, the Deccan Plateau of South India pushes to Eurasian plate. So our Indian plate, Deccan Plateau of South India, pushes to Eurasian plate. When it goes under, just as Himalayas. It is Himalayas. Another example you can take. You can take a sheet of cloth. You can spread a sheet of cloth, and you can push one side. You can observe it can form folds. Or you can observe the folds, it look like mountains. Next, slow movements and sudden movements. Two kind of movements, slow movements, sudden movements. So lithosphere, the top of the layer, crusty area we are living. So lithosphere, hard rocks, the crust top of the layer, crusty area. To two kind of movements, slow movement, sudden movement. So sudden movement, it can eruption, volcanoes and earthquakes. So the sudden movement, it can erupt volcanoes and earthquakes. So eruption of volcanoes and earthquakes, it can destruction or damage. So you know that earthquakes or eruption of volcanoes, it can destruction or damage an earth surface. Volcanoes. Now we can discuss about volcanoes. So actually the volcanoes places we can observe on the earth surface, but the molten material is coming from mantle. Mantle is second layer. The molten material is coming from mantle, second layer. So it is accompanied, the material is accompanied with steam and smoke. If we can observe when the volcano is erupted, going to eruption, it is coming smoke and steam. And the steam and smoke or ash, it is spread into the atmosphere. So if you can observe like lava, steam and smoke and ash spread, especially steam and smoke and ash spread into atmosphere. Next, so the molten material, it is coming from mantle, second layer mantle. So the molten material is cool, when it is going to cool and form igneous rocks. We can call that rocks igneous rocks, very important. What is called by igneous rocks. So the molten material cool and form the rocks, we can call igneous rocks. Second, some part of lava may not reach it to earth surface. When it's not reaching earth surface, it can cool under the surface and it can form, we can call intrusive landforms. We can call this is intrusive landforms. So some part of lava not reaching to earth surface, it's cool under the surface and form rocks, we can call intrusive landforms. Another one, the lava pores surface and form, we can call this is extrusive landforms. So we discussed igneous rocks, intrusive landforms and extrusive landforms. Next, Pacific Ring of Fire. So you know that Pacific Ocean is the biggest and largest ocean in the world. So large number of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions is occurring around Pacific Ocean. So the scientists, they given the information, a large number of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions is around the Pacific Ocean, and three quarters of active volcanoes, we can observe in Pacific Ocean. So Pacific Rim. So at large number of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions we can observe around Pacific Ocean. We can call Pacific Rim. So in that around Pacific Ocean, 3/4 active volcanoes we can observe. So this is the part today we discussed the chapter 2 in our 9th class social studies, the natural realms of the earth. We discussed about first of all the jigsaw puzzle and the moving plates. Second, we discussed the sea floor spreading. After, we discussed the drama at the margins. Next, we discussed the slow movements and sudden movements. Here we discussed about igneous rocks, intrusive landforms, extrusive landforms, and we discussed about Pacific Ring of Fire. The remaining part we can go to later.